Hi, this is Elsa P. here to talk about astrology and gifts, and Venus, specific to Venus and Neptune in the birth chart. When you have it, I had Venus square Neptune in my birth chart, and when you have any kind of aspect in your chart, it plays in countless ways and endless ways all through your life. And the longer that you look at astrology, you see other manifestations. So I was going to tell these stories. They're a little bit disturbing, and I don't mean it. My purpose is not to disturb anyone or make anyone feel bad. It's just to illustrate this, the phenomena that is astrology. So Neptune, anything that touches Neptune disappears, things. And Venus, of course, is like a gift in how people value you. And one of the ways that people show they value you is they give you gifts. And Venus with Neptune will obscure your value or enhance your value, or it's a saint-sinner kind of aspect. So one of the things that happens to me is people will give me gifts and then they'll take them back. And I have a few examples, and I'm going to start with one, and they're just going to get, I wouldn't react to this because this is small potatoes compared to the other, but this is how this got on my mind. A while back, first thing I have to say, with Venus square Neptune, I don't want much. I don't like things. They bother me. I feel burdened by them. I've said this repeatedly, and I don't know, I say it enough times, maybe you'll believe me. But occasionally I want something, and I wanted this old book of poems by Leonard Cohen, like 30 years old, and I went on Amazon, and it was just too expensive. I couldn't justify it. So it led me to create a wish list. And I thought, something like I wanted some other books. A couple of years ago, 5 books. I wanted them really bad. They were very expensive. And so somebody ended up buying them for me. Scott bought them for me like 2 years later after the fact I got my book. So I put this, I didn't want to lose track of this book, and I put it on a wish list. And I was just absolutely stunned when, like a month later or a few weeks later, I went to my mailbox and somebody bought me the book. And I went on my blog and I wrote about my experience, and that led to me writing a series of blogs based on the poems that I read in that book. And it was very enriching to me. And I don't know who did that for me, but I'm getting emotional. I don't know who did that for me. They never did identify themselves, but I wrote about them. And at the time, I heard that Stephen Arroyo, who's an astrologer I admire, was coming out with a new book in October, about 6 months ago this was, or 5 months ago. So I want anything that Stephen Arroyo would write, and I put that on my wish list, and I mentioned it. And somebody came on the blog, and they said they bought it for me. So I said thank you, and that was that. And I haven't had anything on that wish list since. I haven't wanted anything. I want about 2 things a year, it seems, on average. But October's coming, so I was going to write a blog about Stephen Arroyo's book to promote it, and I was going to tell the story. So I went to look at my wish list, and the person had unbought the book, so they changed their mind. My first reaction is pain. My immediate reaction is it hurt me, but it didn't take long, and I transcended that. And because I've been through this so many times, it just became so interesting. I mean, I don't know why this person did this. You could guess, but I could guess and you could guess, and we're all going to be wrong. I mean, only this person knows why they did this. But I want to tell you that it's a function of Venus square Neptune. So she thought that I deserved that book. She thought that she wanted to do this, and then she didn't. And maybe I wrote something, or maybe I have no idea. Maybe I didn't thank her profusely enough. We're never going to know. But anyway, I'm going to come back with other. This is the same thing as the people who mistake me in public, because this is a phenomena. So I wonder if you have Venus and Neptune in your chart. Have you ever had gifts disappear? Let me know. This is Elsa P. at elsaelsa.com. See you next time.